with the hottest disc jockey.
DJ Dork Genius.
Please send your records to that dorky review show at gmail.com or get ready to die. Ha 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 ha.
This was much needed, like a double dose of H to a bass head. Watch the Wu-Tang saga, now I'm trying to break bread. Lyrical assassin with a passion of the great dead. I'm dreaming while awaking like the Matrix on We All Dead. Shaolin beat the basic nigga out your base head. I'm always on fire, won't retire to the youth end. Somebody gotta teach them about corruption and the loose ends. Too many of our people dying, rise past this foolishness. Or leave them toothless, ruthless, throw them off a cruise ship. They make music the proof that you losing. A catastrophic anomaly is accused in taking over the king, 8,000 tests proved it. Get your set checked, I'm a set balancer. Excalibur sword, your sabers can't challenge you. Trying to control my anger and get best to back it up or get smacked up by a real nigga. I'm the real deal, put the steel with a Tommy and snatch his heel figure. Lord of the ring shit, my precious be the steel nigga. Black grip the master sinkhole that you will visit. Matilda bitch and get wiped down like some ill kickers. Better not snicker, cause nigga, I am a ill nigga. Up in a psycho war, Google for real pictures. Old black like Blade, my blade got in some kills, nigga. King Raheem the king, post me on the bill, nigga. Uh-oh, here comes the plan master. Dragon attack, your actors better back up. I'ma have to bash it like I'm the old dirty bastard. I'm after them dead presidents, so I'ma act up.
I got the antidote, it's like cantaloupe. Even your mammy know. I ain't fucking around. Bitch, I be with them hitters all the time, motherfucker. These niggas must be out they fucking mind from the gutter. I represent cause all my niggas hold it down. Leave your body without a trace in the lost and found. Bitch, I be with them hitters all the time, motherfucker. These niggas must be out they fucking mind from the gutter. I represent cause all my niggas hold it down. Leave your body without a trace in the lost and found. Bitch, I'm tired of all these bitch niggas hating on me. Fact, I keep my niggas on the side, you know they waiting for me. Yep. You get your soul snatched right now, transform, bitch. I'm about to infiltrate, I'm about to brainstorm. Who the fuck these niggas think they is? I body bitches. Word. You niggas fake fucks, you get your face cut. Shit, I'm never playing no games, I never fuck around. 100 niggas on stage, I'm about to shut it down. Yep. All my life I've been the booth, I've been the fucking truth. Wow. Say my name 3 times like I'm Beetlejuice. Yeah. These niggas thinking they can rap, I got real bars. Enough to give a nigga life, bitch, I should write us down. Bitch, I'm the living proof, the fuck these niggas hating for. Fact. Talking sideways out your mouth, I Kanye your jaw. Fact. I ain't boogie these niggas, they gon' fucking drown. This just an introduction, welcome to the lost and found. Bitch, I be with them hitters all the time, motherfucker. These niggas must be out they fucking mind from the gutter. I represent cause all my niggas hold it down. Leave your body without a trace in the lost and found. Bitch, I be with them hitters all the time, motherfucker. These niggas must be out they fucking mind from the gutter. I represent cause all my niggas hold it down.
When you a born winner, you can't even fathom that. Frequency different, no sense in attracting that. I'm all about the green, I'm cool where the cabbage at. Flow from the basement, but the bread where the attic at. Bars get low, gotta find where some data at. Niggas cool with you, they'll show you where the ladder at. Another jewel for you when you race through the patience. Them niggas you around, if they evil, don't embrace them. Watch how you mix, niggas hate when you caking. And just because they blood don't mean you related. Long as sunlight with stars and the moon and you. Let's go. On everything I won't lose. If there's a case as Linwood, you gotta show and prove. You know how to order do. Deliver that, oh it's 1:45 like a 1:45. I was set and made moves like a mobile home. No calls coming with the text, no mobile phone. Slide through the living room like a mobile drone. Why? I will get you XC, how this chromosome. Bullets rearrange his parts like it's AutoZone. Choke him out, watch his voice change like it's auto-tone. Stand firm so you won't move, do that then you. No tracks.
First I lift up my pen and put it down in my pad and start creating like a mad scientist in a lab. A little sprinkle of drums and snares, Mary Jane and beers. got me flowing like a ghost through the ear. Hip hop's is good vibes is hip hop. No battery, but there's no time on my watch. Listen, I ain't talking about a clock. On full moons, the big wolf open up the shop. Time to eat. You little pigs, it's little kids at the barbershop. No meaning in what you say, you just talk a lot. Flow like water when I'm rapping in the mic and yacht. Lil Rock on a whole different energy. You wanna go to war with my clips looking like centipedes. Hennessy got me acting like Patrick Beverly. All white Air Forces got me feeling heavily. Wartime, black Air Forces, ski mask on, I might commit a felony. If it sounds old school to you, then I better teach. The new school, how to spit bars and make sense on beats. King Kong, when I do it lyrically. Hip hop is life, hip hop is love, hip hop is hard, hip hop is soft, hip hop is God, hip hop is God, hip hop is God. Hip hop is life, hip hop is love, hip hop is hard, hip hop is soft, hip hop is God. Hip hop is God. Yeah, music is.
Whoa. Yeah, my name is Fear. I bet I control you, never console you. With this death grip I hold, my name is Fear. There's nothing I won't do to see that I broke you. This the shit that I go. My name is Fear. I bet I control you, never console you. With this death grip I hold, my name is Fear. There's nothing I won't do to see that I broke you. This the shit that I go through. What do you fear? Mortal man, abhorrent scams, posters with your picture, stating that you a wanted man, you're brought on cam. Getting strange for some change, the fire and flames, whips, bondage and chains, it's all the same. Don't let it deter you, cause you surely gon' die, but the fear is eternal. If you weak, it's gon' sear and burn you. In a week, you'll be gone. Family mourns to the dirt they returned you. I don't feel it. When it come to the pain, time the only thing that heals it. Put your goons in a tomb, then seal it. Won't be no second coming unless your girl squirt 2 times. They don't wanna see my live action like Mulan. Who rhyme better than this? Any name you say is catching a clip. Think I'm rapping? Wait till you hear how the heckler can spit. I'm destined for this. I'm your worst fear, bringing life to your nightmares. My name is Fear. I bet I control you, never console you. With this death grip I hold, my name is Fear. There's nothing I won't do to see that I broke you. This the shit that I go. My name is Fear. I bet I control you, never console you. With this death grip I hold, my name is Fear. There's nothing I won't do to see that I broke you. This the shit that I go through.
Drippin' with the flow like the levee, bro. Smooth with the pick and roll. Hang the beat like it's a heavy coat. That's what I call a swag overload. They understand it, bro, but on the better note. Wait till you see what I call antidote as I expand and grow. Upon this plane that's been so plain for me, a plane for Mary Jane and me. The rendezvous with swagger, make Jagger would even pay to see. Take a breath, I ingest on the strength of blessing was gave to me. Pray my haters hate, but stay away from me. Lately it's been space I need, not even in the way you think. Vacancy of my presence, the extra shit with them, that be a vacay for me, basically. But still I'm bothered while I bother. Call me Potter, situations get hairy, I get up out it like hasta la vista. This is a greeting from the bottom, nice to finally meet you. Now here they speak a lot about you, but I'm not a preacher. I see the demons creep about me in the haste, the place is taken by a voucher. And it's pronounced as swag overload. And I'ma call it swag overload.
You're jamming with the hottest disc jockey.
DJ Dork Geniuz.
Please send your records to that dorky review show at gmail.com or get ready to die. Ha 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 ha.
Autobots, share the stream.
As you know, we are in the building, man. You already know what it is. Good morning, good morning. Shout out to everybody, you know what I'm saying, tapping in on a Saturday, man. You know what I'm saying? Happy weekend, of course, to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, we are freaking here. You're tuning into that Dorky review show. I'm your host, Nonsenze, aka Dork Genius, aka Chris Nonsense, aka your mama's favorite dork, aka your dork for hire, aka El Dorky Corbon, aka, like, listen, you already know, man, the dork of many names. If you are here right freaking now and you do not know what the hell is going on, man, you know what I'm saying? First of all, thank you for tapping into a random freaking show. But I'm a live music reaction and review show for indie artists and producers around the freaking globe. So the gist of, you know what I'm saying, the show is, if you make music, man, if you make freaking music, you know what I'm saying, beats, rap, rock, like, it doesn't matter what genre that you freaking make, you can send it into the show. We'll react to it freaking live on freaking air and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? We are streaming on all platforms at the same time right now to get the most exposure and stuff like that. The streams should be saved on all platforms as well after the stream is over. Certain platforms may mute certain records, you know, Facebook is one of those main ones and stuff like that. So you do got to be careful about what you send sometimes, but for the most part, man, you know what I'm saying, I want to get y'all freaking heard, I want to get y'all played. So yeah, send it to that Dorky review show at gmail.com. Get yourself a place in freaking line and stuff like that. We also have ways for artists to skip the long line to get played quicker, or get more than one of your records played back to back if you use either Super Chat, PayPal, or Cash App. These are some of the skip options right now for you.
Nonsense and Sir Mike, this song's gonna burn like some hot sauce from hot ones in your eyes. Birdman will talk to an actual bird like, I'm gonna chew through this beat like a termite. Don't make me put you where actual worms lie. Don't like my old shit, I'm thinking you were high. Like me when I'm looking down at a bird's eye view. When I'm cool, better act like you surprised. Head to McDonald's, I'm about to steal your fries.
Alright, with that said, we also have I got about like maybe 1 hour or so that I can spare right now to stream or whatnot. So we're gonna try to you know what I'm saying, rock out as much as we can, but at around like 2:50 my time, I gotta bounce, and I will try to be back later on freaking tonight. So we'll try to do like the 2-stream situation if we freaking can. You know, but if by the end of this stream, if we happen to get to at least freaking 100, if people do, you know, donate and skip the freaking line, we will do a giveaway on the freaking show and stuff like that. So you guys will be able to win, you know, some of those skip the lines, free interviews, free mixes and masters, free beats, you know what I'm saying? All these stuff that you guys know you're able to win on the freaking show.
I think I've taken too many drugs and I'm in another universe, and I was trying to get buzzed in the studio and do a verse, but now I'm seeing an image of Coolio on Jupiter. If I was in the hospital, I probably want to do the nurse. Out of all 80s movies, I'm watching Ferris Bueller first. I'll walk right up to a bully and be like, homie, do your worst. If you don't got any gas, a freaking Razor scooter works. This one ain't for the kiddies, so Super Steve, you can curse.
I really wanna grow up, cause I don't wanna go down. Someday I'm gonna blow up. They love it how my flow sounds. You hate on me, but so what? I know you wanna throw down, but I just wanna throw up. Someone give me a bow now. I just wanna be a doodle chillin', but I'm always dealing with the madness. I just wanna be up on the beach, up in the white, chillin' with a bad bitch. I just wanna live up in the city where they hear me and they go bananas. I just wanna hear the water, every little girl is dealing with a sadness.
I wasn't nice in class. I would always like to laugh and always get in trouble from my teachers cause I'm writing raps. My bad. Vanilla Ice was trash. I'm never on a righteous path.
I throw a diaper at my wife and nigga. Listen, you already know what it is, man. So real quick, just a few freaking shout outs to those tapping in, you know what I'm saying, at the early stages. Shout out to LB Sickening, Wallflower, you already know what it is. Some guy with Wi-Fi, been a while, man, you know what I'm saying, how you been? Buddy Love, out your mind, you already know what it is, man. Jay versus the world, what's freaking good, man? Again, thanks for tapping in on the freaking Saturday and stuff like that. Like, I know, like, Fridays, Saturdays, you know what I'm saying, you're either going out or you know, trying to take a little bit of a break from all the weekly activities or whatnot. And listen, I never go on break. I'm always freaking here. So I got y'all, man, you know what I'm saying. Listen, we're gonna start off the show with one of the classic morning records, right? Y'all know what we do, man. If you got morning songs, straight up, like literally a song about freaking waking up or whatever, just something that has that morning vibe, man, send it to the freaking show. If it makes it on the playlist, you know what I'm saying? Anytime I do a morning episode, I run one of, you know, right now we have 4 finally in the freaking thing. So 1 of 4. In the future, I'll probably spin a wheel to see which one that I freaking play or whatnot. But this is the most recent one that we ended up freaking getting from Dose Charisma. So we're gonna play this and then we'll be right back in the free line for y'all, man. Shout out to Buddy Love at your mind. How you been, man? Always good to have you guys at the freaking show, man. You already know what it is.
It's time to wake up, so wake yourself up. Nah, don't you lay up. It's time to wake up, so wake yourself up and get your cake up. It's time to wake up, so wake yourself up and lift yourself up. It's time to wake up, so wake yourself up and start your day up.
Wake up, roll up, bake up. Girl, put on your makeup, not too much will be caked up. Blunt in my hand, coffee in my cup. That was a great dream, time to get this bread up.
Be my brother.
Life's great, waking up
That's what's up, man.
Why you sleeping and snoring? Get out of bed, don't be boring, don't hit snooze. Roll a blunt and go for a cruise. Staying in bed just makes you blue. Get busy, get something to do. Hit up your friends, go hang with the crew. How your life goes depends on what you do. Go to a mirror, say I'm him, I'm that dude. Force a smile and act a good mood. Positive affirmations, you do a lot for a lot of people. You're a good dude, great dude, and I'm good with Jesus. Early breakfast, banana waffles and some grape juice. Shaking off the gray goose, working on that project, about to have a breakthrough. Turn into a prophet, props who I pray to. Saucing it like Ragu, face your problems, stay true. Dodging all the stay true, smile if they hate you. It's wild what they rate you. They mad cause they ain't you, and they fucking fake too. I snapped and they fake dude, they got me and they play cool. Remind me why we don't hang, they're such a lame group. Stuck in a dang loop, never been top dog. Why you try to play snoop? Motivation makes you, when you love yourself then everybody hates you. That bed is your escape room.
It's time to wake up, so wake yourself up. Nah, don't you lay up. It's time to wake up, so wake yourself up and get your cake up. It's time to wake up, so wake yourself up and lift yourself up. It's time.
Already done.
It's time to wake up, so wake yourself up and start your day up.
It's time for you to listen to this shit. Sometimes freaking the people be like, listen to this, and then they turn the freaking song and I listen to it, and then a lot of freaking people be like, this is some shit.
Nah, big freaking salute, man. You already know. Man, that song needs to be longer. That song needs to be longer. I mean, why not get yourself some more play in the beginning, man? But I like that right there, man. Good morning song, you know what I'm saying? A little bit more upbeat and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? You can do your side step, snapping and clapping or something like that, right? It's one of those, right? But I can hear, by the way, like a Yaru and certain artists like that on it, you know what I'm saying? Even though it's a little bit more of a faster tempo than what I would usually hear from like a Yaru. And for those who do not know Yaru, man, listen, you will always see him at least once per episode.
Taking my time, destined to shine. The essence of love when I'm writing these rhymes to show you that lyrics is fine. When they be coming from high, one of a kind. Never go blind. Give me your time. Drop of a dime, cleansing your mind. Why would I sign? Please, this is the sign. No
stealing for me, I was eating some grime off of the floor. Everyone knows that I'm Thor. Listen, so shout out to Stephanie Virginia, boy in the building. What's up, girl? Let me see. Staying busy and focused on getting ready for work. Hey, that's what's up, man. Glad you tapping in, you know what I'm saying, with us for your morning musings and stuff. What'd you say when you gotta mix that dope shit? What dope shit you talking about, man? What dope shit you talking about, man? You know what I'm saying? There was something else that I wanted to freaking mention, but you know what I'm saying, I think I'm good. We're gonna go ahead and head right into the free line right now. I got y'all. Let me see where we at. I got like 4 of my songs or something like that. So the only one I remember was Spaceship and Whiskey Weeded Women, right? And then there's the what's the other one? That why you messing with your freaking life or whatever. That's the only ones that I had remembered freaking so far and so on. That the other ones I might have to download whatever you're talking about, and see what's up and shit. Okay, so hold on, let me get into the lineup. I'm just trying to make sure I get the the right times and stuff like that, so we don't miss anybody or skip the wrong person. As you would know, we are a show of dorkiness. Whoever had the email, Akena med, something like that, you know what I'm saying? Who sent? All I said was with Tam. Like that's all that you put in the email. There was no actual song or whatever, just to let you know. So I don't want you just sitting there for freaking no reason. Definitely resend whatever it might have freaking been. You know what I'm saying? And I'll you know, give you a free skip to actually get your shit back in or whatnot. Hold on. But I'm gonna move next in the free line and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So just to keep y'all freaking going. Okay, so LB Sickening, you are first. Let's go ahead and throw your link in.
Excuse me, did you say Broofief, Groofief, and then Broofief?
I did, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Hold on. Like, what kind of link is this, as a matter of fact? No, I'm thinking about it. What did this well, ain't this just gonna play? Ain't this not gonna play like the full? Ain't this not gonna play like the full actual freaking song or something like that? Like, let me see. It's for the pre-save of Spaceship. I mean, look, so here's why, just in case, because again, I don't know what it's gonna do. I'm gonna put the pre-save in the chat, right? And then I'll play the actual freaking song. You know what I'm saying? So that way, you know what I'm saying, people get the best of both worlds. They get to freaking hear it. And then, okay, so let me just get to Spaceship. Let's see. Okay, right. Oh, that's part 2. I forgot I made that one. Alright.
Is the plan. This is not back in the day. In fact, I left you with scars. I hope you know I'm really sorry. I sit and stare at the stars. I wonder if you're looking at the same star that I am looking at. I tried to call you twice. I checked my phone. You never hit me back. I'm looking at your pictures, Facebook. They're in my memories. I'm sitting on this roof. I wonder, does she even think of me? I sit and pray for spaceships. Come and take me to Mars. Way out past galaxies. Martians that play with cars. I'm on a spaceship. I'm higher than a motherfucker on a spaceship. I wonder what this button does on the spaceship. I crash and live right in the mud on the spaceship. I'm on another planet, so finally you're not on my mind. I'm thinking this is all a fairy tale. I must be high, but I don't do no drugs. I dream that's what that was. I turn around and see the spaceship is stuck in the mud. All these little people with big eyes, they all stare at me. It's straight up off the movies. You would think it was a fantasy, but then I seen they literally told me this is all world. He said I had to go back and go and talk to that girl. Excuse me, Mr. Alien, I get what you were saying, man. I got a crash spaceship for some time. I get some staying, man. He said, beam me up, Scott, and he went to the moon. We landed on the dark side. It's always noon. I met the president of NASA, and they put me on a rocket. You know I stole some space weed. I had that shit right in my pocket. I took one toke. I seen the astronomic Dr. Chronic. He seen I had a bomb leg. He made it robotic. So now I'm half robot and the other half a broken man. Will ever get over her? I don't think that I can. I'm looking out the window on this rocket-powered spacecraft. I see Toe Jam and Earl, and they handed me a space map. Look at me, I'm on a spaceship. I'm higher than a motherfucker on a spaceship. I wonder what this button does on the spaceship. I crash and land right in the mud on the spaceship. Look at me, I'm on a spaceship. I'm higher than a motherfucker on a spaceship. I wonder what this button does on the spaceship. I crash and land right in the mud on the spaceship. The map said to go left and fly out past the stalls. I think I'm running out of fuel, can't make it that far. I felt a rumble in my guts, the gas that comes from our butts. I collected in a jar, I felt the power thrust up, out on my way, cause she had nothing to say. She'll regret all of her actions, think about me one day. I went and formed an alliance with the creatures you call aliens. So now I'm on a mission to free my heart from all her ignorance. Look at me, I'm on a spaceship. I'm higher than a motherfucker on a spaceship. I wonder what this button does on the spaceship. I crash and live right in the mud on the spaceship. Look at me, I'm on a spaceship. I'm higher than a motherfucker On a spaceship, I wonder what
said
this
don't press
button
the
does.
button.
On the spaceship, I crush a lemon in the mud. On the
Check. Yo,
spaceship.
I'm kinda curious why you'd even visit our planet, cause this aliens freaking wanna eat you right where you standing. I like your spaceship, especially the fact that it's branded. My homie saw Sicko from the freaking sky, then they vanished. I saw your ship crash. I can take a look at the damage. I see you rap. You could be one of the artists I manage. We got the best in the galaxy. Don't take it for granted. You want some space weed? This'll get you high, but don't panic. I wanna go to Mexico, even though I don't know Spanish, or maybe Disneyland. We could fly like Peter Pan, and I'm getting dizzy, man. Spinning on a teacup. I wanna take mushrooms until I start to see stuff. My planet's amazing, but also kinda we suck. We don't have a Martin Luther King or a Jesus. I apologize, cause I'm kind of in the zone. Let me fix your spaceship and see if I can get you home, bro. Bye.
Look at me, I'm on a spaceship. I'm higher than a motherfucker. On a spaceship, I wonder what this button does. On the spaceship, I crush a lead right in the mud. On the spaceship, look at me, I'm on a spaceship. I'm higher than a motherfucker. On a spaceship, I wonder what this button does. On the spaceship, I crush a lead right in the mud. On the spaceship.
I also produced that version of this. At least. Big freaking salute. So yeah, I produced that. I'll give people the freaking story and shit like that. Initially, he sent the actual freaking song to my show maybe about, I would say like a month ago or something like that. And while I liked the overall concept, right, you know what I'm saying, and the little bit of the storytelling, you know what I'm saying, keeping it like aliens or whatnot, like recently aliens have been on a lot of people's freaking mind or whatnot, and you know, this song was before the conference by the freaking way, so now every alien thing that I freaking see or freaking hear hits differently now, you know what I'm saying, when now your mind has to get into like, yo, this shit may actually freaking happen one day, we may relive this story. But so the original one, like, I wasn't necessarily feeling the beat too much, you know what I'm saying, that he had originally rapped on. Like, it was cool, but it didn't like make me want to, you know what I'm saying, jump on it immediately or nothing like that or whatnot. So I set out to sort of like remake and do a completely different freaking beat for the song, and something that was a little bit more, you know, comfortable for me to want to, you know what I'm saying, hop on and to give it a different vibe than it initially had originally and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, man, I gave this one a little bit of a freaking vibe, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's something that neither of us have too many songs in. Something that just feels like, you know, kind of cool little vibe, type of freaking situation. And you know what I'm saying? That also gives you a little bit of a playful sort of like video idea, something that's you know, chill, and I think works for just what it is and stuff like that. But it was fun just hopping on that as well, and you know what I'm saying, taking the place of the alien, you know what I'm saying, which I hope is as nice as I was in that song. Like, listen, man, you know what I'm saying. But big freaking salute, man. Appreciate y'all for freaking listening to that. I mean, that was actually his submission in freaking line or whatnot. So stop it, man. Gotta freaking blow up a bunch of horns at freaking people and shit like that. Hit me up for your cartoons, by the way. Yeah, so I mean, like, you should have sent one, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you should add. I don't know if you working on one already, but you know what I'm saying, whatever the freaking case, you know what I'm saying, get one underway and then premiere that shit, and then that way you can then be like, yeah, hit me up for all your cut, because people don't know until they like see it. And I still haven't created a cutaway for, like, you know, video game and stuff like that. He said that's all true story. Wait, this motherfucker. Let me see. He said a man pressing the button made for a cool ride, man. You know what I'm saying? A man pressing the button made for a cool ride, man. A man pressing the button, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about. It's the perfect timing for this song too, seeing how the government dude just said we have a crashed spaceship out of fucking life. So, like, listen, we just gonna talk a second about it, right? We just gonna talk for a second about it, because in case you didn't know, you know what I'm saying, they held like a press conference, you know what I'm saying, literally a few days ago, pretty much where the, you know, literally fighter pilots and respected people from the actual government and Air Force, you know what I'm saying, people who either might be a little bit retired or something like that, or might be still in there, they literally had to recount all of their sort of, you know, sightings when it did come to things, you know, regarding UFOs and stuff like that. Anything that they could disclose, they were able to be asked those freaking questions or whatnot. And so, you know, we were also shown a little footage of, you know, and, you know, there's a documentary that goes a little bit more into detail of like just literally how the spaceships freaking move, right? And like it's advanced, like the accounts from all over the world about the different things that have happened, right? And so if you can just think about, you know, a spaceship at all, right? Like, you know, we know how our ships, our everything fly, right? And we go like we fly pretty much, you know what I'm saying, straight. If we got to turn, we have to turn in like, you know, and sort of maneuver in a sort of curved pattern or whatnot. But imagine the spaceship being able to move forward, just randomly turn freaking left, down, up, like any direction at will, and moving at like, you know, 100 times the speed that we freaking can or whatnot. So obviously, if we don't have that technology freaking now, you got to be freaking a little bit worried about that. And this is like even back in like the what, like 1950s, that they've had reoccurrences and situations actually documented. And of course, if you don't know how to explain something, it's hard to sort of like make it actual news and to keep the public and the general public, you know, at ease. Because if people are gonna panic, people literally would panic if like they're like, what do we even freaking do? How do we combat ourselves? How do we even, you know, fight something like that if a million of those things come down or whatnot? So I get, you know what I'm saying, all of the freaking sides or whatnot. But yeah, they're basically now coming up with this freaking system. So if you actually see any kind of like UFO sightings and stuff like that, like you are not gonna look crazy any freaking more. You know what I'm saying? All of the people that ever was called crazy, pretty much, they are sleeping easy freaking tonight. That's pretty much how you gotta think about it. Cause you know, forever it's been like UFOs have, you know, quote unquote been non-existent. And everybody who ever supposedly encountered something like that, you know, their whole careers were pretty much, you know, put to, you know, just rest or whatnot. But big freaking salute, man. Listen, don't panic. don't panic. Just know, like, life is freaking crazy, man. Life is crazy out there. You know, you can watch all the alien movies and feel some actual shit a little bit freaking now. Now look, there was no like, hey, there's little green men, you know, running around. They can jump 50 feet in the air. Their skin is like, you know what I'm saying? Like they haven't gone as far as saying that. But in terms of the flying objects being able to coming sometimes from the upper atmosphere into ours, and then and being able to go from, you know, in the air, underwater, this shit can fly. Like, what the hell is that? What can go the same exact speed that it is in air and in water, come right back out like nothing happened, no splashes? Like, I'm just saying, man. Anyways, no way we have the technology to shoot one down. So that, so like, and then the occurrences that have happened so far, where maybe there is crash debris and stuff like that happened, you know what I'm saying? I have no idea how those situations happen, right? It had to be a malfunction within whatever's spaceship and shit like that, and like they had to do it themselves, or had some internal scuffle with another alien. Like, I don't know. We can't explain freaking anything, but you know, we can only hope to study and you know, get smarter, hopefully reverse engineer things so that we can at least combat something if it were to freaking happen. But like, they can turn off devices, like 10 nuclear missiles were shut off simply by one of those things hovering over it. And like, they were just watching the red lights, you know what I'm saying, go on, like basically saying, like, one by one, like all of these things were happening, and they were, while they were saying something was outside of the freaking gates, right? You know what I'm saying? Some glowing lights and stuff like that. So again, it's stuff. We ain't gonna go all into all this. I know people don't want to really, you know, dive into that. It's Saturday. We got too much to do. We got music. Wouldn't get into freaking that, you know what I'm saying? But it's fun conversations to still get in. So I think a lot of activity is in the ocean depths we cannot access or freaking see. That's another freaking thing, man. Shout out to the ocean that we also haven't thoroughly explored and stuff like that. Like, think about you know, the submarine situation that just happened. You know, we can only go so far below with the technology that we have, and we still have, you know, yet to you know, get to the depths of you know, possible creatures that we haven't even seen that are underwater. Like, we're still discovering stuff. Often they actually find a lot of new creatures with, like, when tsunamis and stuff like that happen. So, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Let's go ahead and go back into freaking line. I appreciate y'all patience and even, you know what I'm saying, chilling around while we are talking about that for a little bit. The song incited it. You know what I'm saying? Any song that incites a little bit of a conversation, you know what I'm saying? We want to get in there. All right, so Kid Ill, you sent Cold Sweats. We are back in the free line. We got y'all. We got Kid Ill with Cold Sweats. Put the video in.
Yeah. Hey, see, I got them cold sweats, thinking about suicide with no hope left. Was hoping for the best, to be depressed free with no stress. I hope for the strength to help me cope more and progress. I'm hopeless, but I was taught to work more and hopeless. The process to success is most death, it's on test. I work hard with no rest, I sleep when my soul's dead. I don't get why these people act like they perfect, it hurts me. Cause when I see my flaws, I feel worthless and dirty. Every insecurity I locked away comes back to hurt me. And my past will always haunt me, all these memories I bury. Trying to feel worthy, pass the shovel, watch me bury all my worries. But I'm worried about what happens when I'm buried. See, I'm broke, just hoping no one notices. I'm always by my lonesome, I don't trust nobody close to this. Broken mind, I live inside, it's hard to try control this shit. Especially when you ain't got no more friends to talk it over with. Some days I feel like I should kill myself.
Don't do it!
I pray for change, I wake up still myself.
You're so stupid.
Inside my mind, I feel like someone else.
Man, I know that you go through shit.
I hear my demons told me kill myself.
Don't do it, you so
ruthless. Over me. Darkness is controlling me, my happiness is draining. I can feel this shit emotionally, but saying is all I hope to be. I pray to God, I hope that he can help me out. Or maybe this is just the way it's supposed to be. The cloud is creeping over me, darkness is controlling me. My happiness is draining, I can feel this shit emotionally, but saying is all I hope to be. I pray to God, I hope that he can help me out. Or maybe this is just the way it's supposed to be. See, I was an alcoholic, I'm sober and over it. I drank so many spirits, my spirit wasn't supposed to live. And all I know is life is a roller coaster, just hold the grips. Cause once you hit the bend, some people tend to let go of it. Time's changing, this pain in my brain's like a migraine. I'm trying to figure whether I'm sane or insane. What is my name? I don't know. Who do I blame? I don't know. Look at these chains in my brain, all of my pain I don't show. When the time flies, I go slow. When I die, where does my soul go? Is God real? I hope so. If not, where does my hope go? I hope I don't die slow. It's my suicide note, my mind's lost its own mind. But I act like I'm fine though, but I know I'm not. But I guess I'm gonna try to. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna try to. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna try to. Guess I'm gonna try to.
This for every nigga with a passion. This for every nigga with a grind. This for every nigga with ambition. This for every nigga with a drive. Be great. Be great. Be great.
I gotta stop doing that because sometimes. So, full disclosure, man, you know what I'm saying? So I haven't been able to figure out how to remedy this. But if ever I'm talking, rapping to y'all songs or beats or anything like that, there's always going to be this slight, tiny amount of latency that sometimes freaking shows up. And I only ever notice when I rewatch the freaking streams and stuff like that, which I freaking hate. Know that I'm doing everything I am on beat to me. You know what I'm saying? So just, but listen, this right freaking here, you know what I'm saying, man, perfect freaking overall freaking performance, you know what I'm saying, recording freaking on the track, you know what I'm saying, mix was freaking decent, you know, like you picked a good beat and you came with that conviction or whatnot. These beats like elicit that like you gotta rap about some freaking real shit, man, you know what I'm saying, and that's the only job that you ever really need to do as an artist is really do what you're supposed to do for whatever the production freaking is, right? But also while maintaining your own artistry within. And the thing that I just freaking remembered, I was like, bro, like now I remembered the freaking name. Like, listen, Kid freaking Ill, man. You have been, you know what I'm saying, a part of this community, like, you know, probably around especially that first freaking year. I know that, you know what I'm saying, first few months, probably even before I freaking had a show. Because I remember when you first started sitting into the show and you had a lot of the, like, in front of the booth, you know what I'm saying, like rapping to the camera kind of freaking situations or whatnot. Like, these are often your bread and butter. You always have good content in there, and you know what I'm saying, would come with that, you know, like, I see you as an artist, not someone trying to freaking be, so keep it up. This one does feel like an even better quality, like really seeing how far that you've come as a freaking artist. I appreciate the work that you put into it. There was about 3 minutes, you know what I'm saying, in full. And this is some deep shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know, like, a lot of artists these days, you know what I'm saying, from time to time, we tend to get into that very just depressed, you know what I'm saying, mind state and music. And, you know, whether or not you feel that type of freaking content, depending on if it's a melodic record or, you know, some straight freaking rap and hip hop and stuff like that. Like, I feel like these records do help certain people, you know what I'm saying? They help certain people get through the hard times, literally knowing that other people go through freaking stuff and you telling your conviction and stories, you know what I'm saying? It's the soundtrack for someone else's, you know what, like, if he's still here and he was able to make that song and kind of like pull freaking through it and is still dealing with it, like, I know I can push through it as long as he's there. You know, so stuff like that does matter. If there's anything else that I would add, it would just be like, you know, wait, you actually did this. Actually did, yeah, it had lyric. I was about to say, man, well, then I want it to be more prominent and stuff like that. I was like, if there's anything else I would add, it would be for it to be a lyric video on top of, you know, you know, and with the camera rapping to the freaking screen or whatnot. If you see the words right there and the freaking bottom, they're there.
Most efforts on test, I work hard with no rest. I sleep when my soul's dead.
Right, and again, it's like, it's simple. It just goes from one thing to the next or whatnot. Some part of me, though, wants it to be like a written on screen kind of style coming up, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want it to be more creative, but it still freaking works. I just didn't notice it when I was going into that. I was like really rocking with the record, trying to see what she was saying and also reading the chat. But yeah, love out your mind with the freaking 100. I'm Shane Wildflower, mad props on sobriety, man. It's a vibe for real. Vocals are a bit low. The lyrics are amazing, whether confidence or volume just need a lift. Yep. Let me see. Jonathan King kind of, you know what I'm saying, just laughing in there, you know what I'm saying. Enjoy the beat as well. Nice flow. Let me see. Makes you wonder. Let me see. Why the people on that toy wannabe sub chose to take something that week down in the first place, especially paying as much as they did, man. Like, you're talking about the submarine figure situation, man. I mean, like, I don't know who was operating the thing, right? Like, I don't know all the information on what occurred, right? You know, the most I know is that people actually paid a lot of money to go on it. For what? I don't know the reason. I don't know if it was supposed to be an event and a situation and a celebration and the whole thing was there as they carted off into the ocean like Titanic and shit like that. I don't know, right? But what I do know is that, you know, since the beginning of time, like movies have shown you, just like with space, if you don't have the right, you know, equipment, you can't go a certain amount of space, you know, or between one thing and another, right? So the water has those same depths. The lower that you get, there's pressure literally pressing against, you know, just things down there. And so something like that is gonna get instantly freaking crushed, man. And as it did, it imploded. What else? If you can see, let me go down a little bit. He said exactly, and professionals said they never would have taken that thing. Yeah, I mean, like, again, I'm my thing is, I feel like the right person would have known not to go a certain amount of freaking thing or whatnot. So they might have not had somebody who was professional, or if they did have a professional on there, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they were offered money to keep going or whatnot. Like, listen, I will double or triple whatever you got. Like, if we're the first people down here and we get to see possibly some kind of, you know, maybe like, listen, we just came out of Wakanda Forever a few years ago, man. Maybe they were looking for some vibranium, like, straight up, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, they Kotu Kong, you know what I'm saying, was not having it, and that's basically really what happened, and they trying to freaking cover it up, man. Listen, y'all already know. They showed us what happened in the freaking movies. Why we tripping?
Bro, it's 2 in the morning, fell asleep and I'm yawning, waking up on the lawn, I'm seeing blue and orange. People follow me to school and copy me until I stopped and put my music on. I'm just crawling like a zombie, gnawing on a Nazi, probably in his uniform. Born identity, homie, you've been warned. My brain is soaring like a unicorn.
I also kind of want to take that back though as well, because real people died. I don't want to make a joke out of it. You know what I'm saying? But that crossed my freaking mind and stuff like that. Like, you know, why would they even go that freaking deep unless they were specifically possibly trying to freaking look for something or whatnot. Lost treasures. The lost treasures of Placeville, USA. All right, we're gonna go back into the free line, man. I appreciate y'all patience, man. You always remember, if you guys want to skip that freaking long line to get played a little bit freaking quicker, or you have more than one record or video that you want to freaking show us, go ahead and freaking skip that freaking line so you can get played instantly.
Nonsense and Sir Mike, this song's gonna burn like some hot sauce from hot ones in your eyes. Birdman will talk to an actual bird like I'm gonna chew through this beat like a termite. Don't make me put you where actual worms lie. Don't like my old shit, I'm thinking you were high. Like me when I'm looking down at a bird's eye view. When I'm cool, better act like you surprised. Head to McDonald's, I'm about to steal your fries. Head to McDonald's, I'm about to steal your fries. Head to McDonald's, I'm about to steal your fries.
Okay, so DJ Bane, SG, PWES, SG Powers, Boys, I don't know how to.
Wanna be here, take levels. Diamonds on my neck, this shit is not metal. I got my foot on the pedal. These niggas broke, I don't know what to tell. Talking about rest, I got hella. Count up the cake, nigga, I'm a rich fella. We spin it by like propeller. Around the city, I got my Beretta. I don't care about no bitch, cause I'm counting up cheddar. That boy want a feature, I told his that never. My nigga in jail, gotta write him a letter. These bitch got no money, you know I'm a debtor.
Nothing's ever wrong. When these rappers try to make a clever song, no matter what they do, we'll never get along. They think the COVID now will never share a bone. I've been trying to fix the rap game for the longest. I ain't gonna lie, man, your rap's really garbage. Speak what's on my mind, cause I'm actually honest. You feel this in your eye and your back and your arm check.
Yeah, man. Listen, here's the freaking thing, right? Because I don't ever want people to think that any of us are freaking hating, man. Like, we love good music, right? We all here, every single person in the building, we love good music, and we want to let y'all know when something comes on that does catch our attention, or if it sounds a little crazy. The mix on this is that thing, right? I have no problem with like how you're freaking rapping, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what kept me there for as long as it was. You know, you got me to at least like 37 seconds of the freaking record or whatnot. But the beat is crazy as hell. It's just like, it just feels like a lot of random sounds going in there. That is a problem a lot with some of these freaking genres, that the beat will, you know, y'all care less about the freaking mix at all, and y'all just want to get on the record and put the record out and like have some professionalism with the actual freaking song, to like make sure that every aspect of the record is able to freaking stand out and be, you know, be liked and shit like that. We should be like, yeah, that beat is fire. You know what I'm saying, love the sample, like, you know what I'm saying, all that different stuff. I know it is an unorthodox kind of, you know what I'm saying, it's an acquired taste kind of situation or whatnot, right? I know the style as well. Whole record is probably like 1 minute 38 seconds as I see. But I needed a little bit freaking more and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if I just heard the beat on its own, like, you know, I would still need it to be, you know what I'm saying, mixed right for me to want to even like, you know, hop on it and stuff. You know, it's not a record for freaking everybody. That's the other freaking thing. Not everybody's trying to get on the radio. Not everybody's trying to get in the club. Not everybody's trying to get people to listen to their song, apparently. So you got to do this one over. Go back and let's go home.
Bro, it's 2 in the morning, fell asleep and I'm yawning, waking up.
I'm just kidding. Let me freaking see. Hear the blunt. Oh man. Or take a shot, man. You know what I'm saying? Beat and vocals sounded like they were fighting each other, man. Like, that's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. You never want to have to compete with anything else on these songs. You as an artist have to be the first line of defense. All right? You're the thing that, like, at the end of the day, even if the beat is not good, the artist, if the artist handles the record in the right way, we'll still like, okay, like they still getting in there or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? The beat may not inspire me to want to, you know what I'm saying, do a little something, but I can tell the artist can rap. Like, right? At the end of the day, as long as we can hear that. But also, you know, if you have that wrong beat, it can affect, like, whether immediately in 5 seconds are people skipping to the next song, or are they, you know what I'm saying, like, oh hell yeah, man, like, you know, again, it's just a different record or whatnot. He needs a prayer and a miracle. Respectfully, keep grinding, man. You know what I'm saying? Dorky don't play that, of course, from Buddy. He said, here's the freaking thing, man. Yo, let's Dorky don't play that, man. Like, listen. You know what I'm saying? You said the show is so much better on the big screen. Hey, that's what I'm saying. Like, listen, y'all know what it is. Let me remind people, we got until 2:50 my time. It's 1:40. So we got just under an hour to, you know what I'm saying, get everybody freaking played. So we'll try to go as fast as we can. Like, listen, we're already on to the next record. Let me make sure we don't have any kind of skips whatsoever, so we can jump right back in the free line. Diesel Water, you put in Deciphering the Rhyme featuring Dirty B. Okay, so let's get this in right freaking here, man. Again, like, listen, when you guys, I wonder if we can let y'all know freaking this too, man. Like, I'm still trying to figure out the best way. I'm still trying to figure out the best way to, you know, to sort of manage the, like, if you guys do get a Dorky don't play that, right? Often, I can only hit that button if we're in the free line, right? If you pay for a freaking skip, I play the whole record regardless of how, you know, bad it may freaking sound and shit like that. I want to be able to fully listen to it and tell you everywhere that it freaking went wrong in those freaking cases. If, however, you're in that free line, we hit the Dorky don't play that or whatnot, I will allow to either get back in the freaking line, right? You know what I'm saying? So you can try another freaking record, but you're still going to get back in the back of the line. That's the only freaking thing. You know, in most cases with the freaking show, I try to play one song per artist in the free line. For multiple songs, skips are required and stuff like that. But if you get it, Dorky don't play that, I do kind of tend to feel bad that, like, you know what I'm saying, some of you guys will be waiting sometimes for freaking hours only to hit that freaking button in seconds and shit like that. But it's all freaking love. So y'all can get back in the freaking line. I thought about allowing you guys to also maybe send a skip at a discounted price and stuff like that, but I haven't really figured out those prices yet and stuff like that. But you know what I'm saying? We'll do everything in a long way. Anyways, Deciphering the Rhyme featuring Dirty B, man. Give this a 1 to 10 in the chat. Any and all feedback is welcome.
Eloquently deciphering the rhythm and the rhyme scheme is delivered with impunity like a mutiny shows me lessons learned hyperbole is answered in time. Molecules change when time gets rearranged, coming into a new era, singularity happening as we speak. A period of time, just a blip in the eye, I suppose, running in the dark scape, fate, found the way love conquers all, found truth inside, message received loud and clear, got the heavens here, transferring mentalities into parallel dimensions, higher frequencies allow molecules to fluctuate, advancing and adapting, target we become, with every fluctuation in the flow, here we go.
What's your email? It's Nuka.
All question, the lessons continue till you no longer breathe, heart stops. Exiting into forever existence, rewritten molecules change to energy, neither created nor destroyed, existing eternally in a different timeline. Gonna relax and blow my mind with some kind. Eloquently deciphering the rhythm and the rhyme scheme is delivered with impunity like a mutiny shows me lessons learned.
What are you asking, Wallflower?
Eloquently deciphering the the rhythm and the rhyme.
No Change was like Tupac. He's gotten that comparison before.
I drop bombs at the beat, see the airplanes.
Dirty beat.
While I holler staring moons at the Pharaoh's tomb. There I bloom in the middle with bones, handing the hilt to my blade, watching the men on the throne. Evidence shows you're never gonna get enlightenment. My bar's colder than taking a dip in liquid nitrogen. Heightened in a state of aggression, about to pen a verse. Encrypt the scriptures, literature from a different earth. I'm the type to move on the scene in the Cypress room and make it riot music. You can start a fire to it. Why abuse it when you can use it to your advantage? But on the battlefield, never lock swords are branded. Displaying thoughts that could leave you with the major loss. Lay some bars until I make an amazing song. So fuck the labels and the A&Rs. I'm the best you came across with the black belt in the language art.
Melted in the heart, vocally flowing frequencies, shown through to the next reality, seeping from the heartstrings. Hearing voices, spirits speak some strange things. Yeah, stranger things have happened in my life. Attacks from multiple dimensions, third, fourth, and fifth. Spiritually evolving into the never-ending lessons, leaving ink on the paper. Lyrically decapitated spiritual excellence, all dilapidated, hanging by the very heartstrings. Fucking through by dirty beats.
Coming through the murder beats, pure heat. Every time suffering through the third degrees. Fucking through these servant fiends, coming through like Burger King. I'm in the streets, born and raised in the lion's den. Brimstone bars, bitter ash with a fire band. Dragon in the flesh, when you see me let the siren ring. You can find me on the throne, known as the rhyming king.
Eloquently deciphering the rhythm and the rhyme scheme is delivered with impunity.
Y'all just naming random people. You got Tupac
and freaking Rick Ross. There's another freaking chicks who really like lip gloss. I don't even know what the heck is even wrong with your freaking lips. You better stop talking shit or you gon' get your rips lipped off. Ripped off.
Did I say rips lipped off? What the freaking heck? First of all, big freaking salute. Oh, I can't press the clap button there thanks to my stupid clap. Okay. So wait a second. For Diesel, how many records do you have with Diesel? No, I mean, how many records do you have with Dirty B? Because this is one that I have. Well, no, because like I remember a whole nother one, right? I remember one that was mixed a lot better, right? So that's why I'm like, I don't know why. Like, there's no way he would send in one that went backwards with sort of like the mix and performance stuff. Yeah, and I even remember what the other one was. The other one had like Dirty B and another artist on it, freaking and stuff like that. And because I was telling you about the structure and stuff like that or whatnot. And so this has to be the second one. You know, and I still feel like it needs that proper mix. You know what I'm saying? Dirty B sits in a nice freaking place as you know he should. He has a good setup. He's able to, you know, mix and master himself as well. But your sort of approach needed a little bit of work and polish to get to that more professional sort of freaking level and stuff like that. I appreciate the you know, straight hip hop, you know what I'm saying, sound or whatnot. Like I said, he's gotten that comparison sound wise at times with the sort of like Tupac kind of freaking thing. You know what I'm saying? So not too out of the line freaking there. And his overall freaking actual freaking style, just like, you know, sometimes it needs a little bit of work because often he's more of a lyricist that doesn't necessarily I'll say cater to the beats. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't try to ride the beat and get in between those pockets and make sure he lands the right rhyming word on the right, you know what I'm saying, sort of situation or whatnot. He has content. He wants to be able to get out, you know, the messages and freaking stuff like that. But if you're trying to bob your head to what he's saying, you know what I'm saying, it's probably not always gonna weigh. This is probably even on top of that, this is probably the most he's sort of like tried, at least attempted to, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like he's still in there. He's actually freaking trying, but there's still like work I think that needs to be done. But I like the beat selection, that underground hip hop kind of feel. Waffle Hour's head, mix hand master would next level it. That's what's up. It goes like, hopefully it went through this time. That's what's up. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Smoking track at Gmail and stuff like that, man. What was that email for? You know what I'm saying? Rips lip off is throwed. Yo. Nah. Let me see. I was going to say Rick Ross and stuff like that. And so like there's that freaking right there off the top of The Dorky, man, like always, man. You know, like in one verse though, in one freestyle, man, you know what I'm saying? You get tipsy and shit like that. If you play the freaking game, like anytime No Chains comes to the freaking show, you know, he reminds people of that. Like, look, if you drink, if you smoke, whatever you partake in, if you are doing it freaking now, like you can play a little bit of that game, because I don't know when I say the word freaking. Sometimes it'll happen in a freestyle, sometimes when I'm talking regularly, periodically throughout one sentence. And then when I start noticing that I'm doing it, it's even freaking worse, because then I start catching myself every freaking time. See, there it goes. Right freaking there. See? Ooh, yeah, do, da, do, ba, dee, da.
Bro, it's 2 in the morning, fell asleep and I'm yawning. Waking up on the lawn, I'm seeing blue and orange. People follow me to school and copy me until I stopped and put my music on. I'm just crawling like a zombie, gnawing on a Nazi, probably in his uniform. Born identity, homie, you've been warned. My brain is soaring like a unicorn.
Yeah, your submission came in Snuka, so you're in the free line up there and stuff like that. Try to be patient if you can. If you do intend on being played in the free line, I'll try my best to try to get everybody in the freaking thing and stuff like that. But if you want a guaranteed play on the freaking show and stuff like that, I'd say, yeah, definitely skip the freaking line and stuff like that. If anything, look at it like you want to be the first 10, 20, 50 records, I think, played on the freaking show, just depending on how people might watch the stream, and you know what I'm saying, how much of it that they freaking do or whatnot. You want to be those, if you think that you can pretty much set off the show like in the right way, right, where, like, you know what I'm saying, like people are able to hear great artists back to back to back, you know what I'm saying, like you guys are the ones that should be like, yo, let's dictate where this freaking show leads people, and the inspiration that comes through every time we get a great artist that I think sends something, you know what I'm saying, that inspires other artists to want to send their best, and vice versa, because they don't want to be like, oh man, this is my shit gonna get a dorky, don't play that. We're back in the freaking lineup though. Right now,
I really don't care if you wanna lead, and so be it.
We got Silas Young
with somebody else. Just don't come back, might as well go find somebody else.
He also asks, should he drop this?
Don't come back, you probably better off by yourself, cause I'm not better off by myself. Too many hoes on my line anyway, I don't need you. I'm not supposed to victim to your games, but it's see-through. I just hit your friend the other day, like I need you. I might take my ex bitch on a date just to be rude. Feel like we met just the other day, you were so cool. You gave me a feeling I ain't had in a while. You made me feel like everything alright, but you had to change your mind, then you had to change your side. Now it's fuck you. Truth be told, I really don't care if you wanna lead, and so be it. Just don't come back when you see me with somebody else. Just don't.
Man, like I be wanting to like these songs, like I swear.
Oh, hey.
Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. I'm gonna say yes, drop it if you can get the right mix and situation going on with this. I really wanted to continue listening to it because I liked the melodies and stuff that were going on, but it also, once again, has a lot going on with the mix. You have this whole other effect going on with like a tons of delay and shit like that is just a constant in our freaking ear or whatnot. Which again, you know, I know you're trying to put us in like a little bit of a very like kind of trippy but a cool, you know, like a ride situation or whatnot, but it has to sound good aesthetically, you know what I'm saying? If anything, only drop the effect on like, you know, certain words, certain phrases in the song or whatnot to keep it from, you know, just being this constant. Like it feels like a ringing almost in your freaking ear that, you know, you just can't get out. You know, but there was some decent things in there. Like I felt a little bit of harmonization on freaking some parts. There's you know, I was just waiting for the effect to drop off and like let you do your freaking thing or whatnot, but it just kept freaking going. And it's different too. That's the freaking thing. It's different. Hits that breakbeat, drum and bass kind of freaking sector, and you know does some different things. I feel like you could do something with this. It's still a little bit short in terms of being 2 minutes and 9 seconds, you know. But I think there's definitely potential. I would work with like Zachary Kyle. He's in our freaking community. He often makes production like that, but you know, is really good at mixing and finding the best and right sounds for freaking something. But that's the thing, though. I didn't have a problem with the production. It was just like what you were doing, what you added to your vocals. That's what I freaking took it there. So get that done. Come back. So use that pick a BPM, and it might be freaking sick and stuff like that. Into the Trash. No Change was saying. It's a rough draft. Some guy on Wi-Fi then said, you know what I'm saying, so many different beat rates. He was shitting though. And like, this is what I'm saying. Like, again, this is why I'm a little bit freaking different, right? Like, I appreciate every single artist that sends to the show, no matter what genre it is. And even when I hit that button, I'm not gonna like, all right, next, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna let you know why I hit that button and possibly how to get out of me hitting that button for a freaking next time and stuff like that. Again, for me, it's the effects that you've added to some of the vocals. I love the harmonization in the certain places. I love the beat and where it's going, the melodies and stuff like that. Just take out some of those freaking effects so it doesn't feel like we've been transported to an alternate dimension and are just fucking, and they left us there. We're just stuck, and we're for all eternity have to watch this music video of a song that doesn't exist, but it's just in our face. Anyway, big freaking salute. Then no changes like freaking next, man. Let me see. Freaking next. Let me see. I got you. I'm a seeing some better, man. Hey, that what's up? What's up, man? I told y'all what's up. Buddy, love out your mind. You said I hope I didn't miss my time. Nope. Listen, we about to go on to the next one in the line. Y'all know what it is, Jonathan. Listen, how do I freaking listen? I gotta pronounce your name right, man. Kinkener? Is it Ken? Is the C silent? Is anything like Kinkner? Like how is it supposed to be said? Sound it out for me and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? If you even want me to like to mention your last name in it, I could just call you JK. I could be like Jonathan. You know what I'm saying? I want to pronounce y'all right, freaking know. And if you would rather me call you under an artist name or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Please feel free to let that sway in the distance or whatever. Let me see. Oh, never mind. Back to the freaking show. Yep, you already know what it is. All right, so Kinkener. Okay, so Jonathan Kinkener. All right, there we freaking go. Kinkener. Sometimes freaking I always come back home and I find my chick to make me a big dinner. Listen, I come through with I don't know. Let's go back into the line. Let's see who's next in the thing right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, let's give a big hand for that last one. He tried. Ironically, we got Jay versus the world. Next. We got Jay versus the world, you know what I'm saying? Listen, y'all in the battle right now. Who could get to the end? It's called Medicine.
I was posted on the block, I was posted in the trap. I've been getting to the bag, I just did a couple laps. I've been going back in time, I'm not trying to relapse. I hate going back in time, I'm not trying to. You have to see what you're supposed to be. I found a sound and I can cure disease. You just gotta believe me. You just gotta trust in me. You just gotta believe me. You just gotta trust in me. You just gotta believe me. You just gotta trust in me. You just gotta believe me. You just gotta trust in me. If you do not trust in me, then we cannot get this done. If you do not believe me, then we cannot get this done. I'm just trying to have some time. I'm just trying to have some fun. They say, boy, you getting darker. Bitch, I get it from the sun. I was posted on the block. I was posted in the trap. I've been getting to the back. I just did a couple laps. I've been going back in time. I'm not trying to relapse. I hate going back in time. I'm not trying to.
Aw, come on. Well, at least it didn't do the slow. It didn't slow down. That's what I thought I was gonna do. I've been dirty, crap. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna freaking hit that. All right, so. Okay, can you calm down, sir? Not bad. Not bad. Still needs some work in certain freaking areas. There are going to be some that are going to say, again, the auto-tune is a little bit overused and stuff like that. Like, it does need to be freshened up. There's a part where, you know, when I did this or whatnot, that means, like, you know, the auto-tune is wobbly and shit. You know what I'm saying? When it gets in there and when you're hitting certain freaking notes and trying to, you know, bend your voice a little bit, sometimes if you don't have it in the right key or you're not giving the right performance, it's gonna, you know what I'm saying, sound bad. So you have to make sure either in the mix you figure it out, right? When you're trying to you know, add the right you know, kind of freaking situation, or you go back in and re-record those parts, you know what I'm saying, so the auto-tune can, you know, work in the right way or whatnot. Ultimately, like, listen, I'll give you my sort of freaking trick often is like, look, most people will add auto-tune to their entire track of where their vocal is at, right? Or the all the way on the freaking vocal, and then, you know what I'm saying, just, you know, go freaking hammer. And I'm like, that's a little bit of a mistake, right? Because if one of your notes are off, right? If one of your notes are freaking off and off key, and then you don't re-perform it and try to fix it, you know, with pitch correction or something like that, that specific note is not gonna work right with that whole, you know, track. So if in those cases, you know what I'm saying, you can experiment by moving that one specific vocal that doesn't sound right, you know what I'm saying, down to another track, and then, you know what I'm saying, sort of seeing what key that might be in. That can sometimes fix the problem, but for the most part, like, you want to give the best performances that you can possible and stuff like that. Ultimately, with most of y'all who sing melodically, man, y'all don't really need auto-tune. It should be used very little, if anything. You know, there's the aspect that y'all talking about in the chat, like, I thought Jay-Z killed auto-tune. Like, listen, you know, like honestly, I think there was a time where he would have had that power. Like, no BS, man, no freaking cap. There was a time where he would have had that power, and had he released the record sooner, it probably would have freaking worked, right? But it was a little too late, and ended up backfiring. There ended up being way more freaking artists using freaking auto-tune, kind of taking that freaking thing. And like, listen, for the fight back, I want to explain to, like, both sides the sort of the situation. People don't really hate on auto-tune. It's just that there are a lot of artists who don't use it right. Those are the people who make the entire genre look freaking bad. If you know what I'm saying, again, effects, mix, performance, you know what I'm saying, if you make it something that you know, like, you can give it the same respect that Zapp and Roger did for what they were doing. They did, and people make a mistake, because Zapp and Roger did not use freaking auto-tune, man. They had, you know, the thing that you literally had to put in your mouth. You had to put it in your mouth, you know what I'm saying, the little tube, and actually, while you were singing the song, had to actually play the freaking notes. Like, that's work, you know what I'm saying? And then that gave them a completely different freaking sound. And it was, you know, amazing, and they became known for freaking that. T-Pain, you know what I'm saying, was the sort of one to bring the actual auto-tune into fruition and sort of like, you know, make it a household sort of, you know, thing that people know it by the name by that now. You know, but also Mr. T-Pain, the one that y'all don't freaking end up trying to, you know, mimic as much as you should. Like, T-Pain does melodies and harmonies. He can actually freaking sing, you know what I'm saying? He can literally be like, all right, y'all want to talk shit about auto-tune? I don't need it. And then still make great songs. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you don't want to use it as a crutch. You want to be able to just, like, you know, have it as a little bit of the icing on top that helps some of the notes get along to where they need to be, and you guys would be good. And you said that T-Pain also has an amazing, yeah, and that's what I was saying. T-Pain has an amazing voice. Wildflower said, use it to fix vocals or to slightly distort. That's one thing, but you know what I'm saying. Yep. Let me see. Yes, you have to point your gun in the right way before you fire, man. He said that wasn't in tune, buddy out your mind was saying. And they said, you don't know unless you fail. That's true. So what if I send you a demo? Demos are fine and stuff like that. Like, ultimately, whatever whether it's released or a throwback from back in the day, or you just made it and it's not out yet. Like it doesn't matter. Ultimately, our goal is to just tell you how we feel about the record, how the record makes us feel. If everybody will tell you pretty much if they would hit that next button, you know what I'm saying, or if they would add your song to the playlist, or you know, if they could hear your thing in a commercial or movie, TV show, video game, stuff like that. Like ultimately, it's really about just getting any feedback for these songs. Sometimes you're not gonna, you know, get the sort of thing you're looking for. People are not gonna fill it all the way freaking through, as we can see with 2 different songs and whatnot. Like this one and the last one, they both kind of need work or whatnot. This one we got through a little bit more because it wasn't as sort of like, you know, piercing to the freaking ear with certain, you know, effects and stuff like that, but it still needs work or whatnot. So we, you know, want to freaking let you know about that. How do you guys feel about the overall timing of the track on this one as well? It's 1 minute and 38 seconds. Do you feel like he needs a feature, an extension, another verse from himself or something like that? Or are you completely fine with the timing that it is? Just let us freaking know and we'll get in. Silas, you just sent I believe it's either a 2-song or a 1-song insta skip kind of situation. Let me know. Let me go down a little bit. Yeah, Silas is trying to get that thing or whatnot. So I think you hold on. Let me hit the thing, because I think it's an insta. No, not an insta. I think it's a skipping clip, right? Clap it in, get you in there. What do you say? So I work with anyone? That's what's up. Then Tyrone said he also. All right, we got to get these in like right now. All right, let's do this. Just hit the. Let me see. Still the same. Autumn. Let me just write it down. Twin is this. Okay, so hit this button right freaking here. Over here. Let's get you.
Nonsense will always be rapping these verses. Everyone told me get back in the circus. Everyone out doesn't rap with a purpose. This isn't real, man, I'm actually nervous. Aliens out here attacking the surface, shooting the schools and attacking the churches. Nothing we're doing is actually working. Look, Miley Cyrus is actually twerking. This is absurd and I'm always observing. I listen to words and I quick lift a turd and throw it in the dirt, and I sit on the curb and talk it to a bird, and I'm simply a nerd. And y'all already know what it is, man. Like, listen, we got freaking Autumn Twinnesses right freaking here with still the same freaking 2. Y'all already know what it is, man. Give y'all thoughts in the freaking chat. 1 to freaking 10. How you feel about the freaking record? Let's go. Any and all feedback is welcome. So far, I like the vibes.
It's been a minute, how you been living? I'm just trying to figure it out. Came up $1 million, how with a feeling? She wanna chill with me now. Traded the business and got me a Bentley, but I'm still in the same shit. White on the outside and brown on the inside. My seats made of leather, they don't get no better. Mama just called me and that's how I'm doing. I said never better, I'm starting for special. Came to New York and shit, Washington down and treat me like the god that deserve me a medal. She say I'm selfish, so I bought my Benjamins. First class flies, it changes the weather. Still the same nigga you would've met 10 years ago. Only difference is now I live better. That one girl from 2 years ago, I just hit it. I still kinda wanna see if we'll do better. Didn't expect much, I just said happy birthday, but don't get your hopes, so just keep it together. She respond back, I said send me the number, this might be a sign we can get back together. She's in the Addy, I put that she came out to see me. The memories flooded and now tell me that her on the lay down. She turned on the TV, the feelings they coming in now. She still remember I used to make beats on my phone and said I see you running it now. Went out to eat top hours, came back on the layup, but guess I can run with it now. She was perfect, but damn, it's starting to feel different. I really hope I'm just tripping. Is it me? Is it something I'm missing? We gotta make it work for real. There's nobody in the way. It's gonna be different.
Like how it switches up here. Let's see if he still, you know, gives a little bit more of a performance, or if it's just like a beat situation.
We talked for a minute,
okay,
but it started to diminish. She told me she don't like the way I'm too busy. Said okay, I could fix it. Hey, with somebody tell me what I'm doing wrong, and then start to mimic. I'ma be honest, I just wanna fall in love again. Ain't here for the gimmicks. Ain't looking good, start replying at the hours. It used to be minutes. Bucket like who are we kidding? Don't know why I thought we could've did it. This is no more I could do shit, never understand my new way of living. I don't know if it's for real or just hurt, but I guess that I'm glad that it's finished. Time and time again, you always on my mind. But I still think about you sometimes.
Yeah, shine again.
Let me stop. Listen, you already know what it is.
Shine, the essence of love when I'm writing these rhymes to show you that lyrics is fine. When they be coming from high, one of a kind, never go blind. Give me your time, drop of a dime, cleansing your mind. Why would I sign? Please, this is the time.
Fill it for me. I was eating some
grinds. I don't know what I was eating. Listen, this right freaking here. Like, listen, he was freaking right. Within the email, he said, "I think you're like this one, man." You know what I'm saying? You know how y'all know? Like, first of all, I give y'all the cheat codes all the freaking time on the freaking show. Vibes are one of my guilty, well, it's not a guilty pleasure because a vibe is good for freaking everybody. A good vibe, no matter the freaking genre, can relax the freaking mind, the freaking soul, the heart, all that freaking good shit. So I absolutely love when we get in there. The singing and stuff like that, all and everything was on point. Give me a second. Right.
Call me and that's how I'm doing. I said never.
And again, you know, use this freaking auto-tune, but I don't mind it because you're hitting everything right? Like, I feel like you're sitting in the right in between a few genres, you know what I'm saying, at the same time. Feels a little bit R&B, a little bit slight trap-centric, you know what I'm saying, because of how the beat bangs and shit like that. And then the vibes which let it be a little more soul, hip-hop, you know what I'm saying, things like that or whatnot, right? If you get this, market this right, do a little bit of a dope video, it could be even doper. I feel like also because it's about 2 minutes and maybe 53 seconds, it's just under 3, feels like in between an actual song and an interlude, but you can make a video that leads into maybe like another 1 minute of a different record kind of situation, just to tease people with like maybe the next, you know, possible video or another song from the project. That's how I would sort of like market with that. But I absolutely love that, you know what I'm saying? Definitely want to add that to the Dorky Vibes playlist. That's what comes to mind immediately when I hear this. What do you guys think about that one? Mix definitely was freaking clean. I felt that. Let me see. Where is my freaking thing? That's what's freaking happening. So I gotta create a whole new. Okay, listen. I keep forgetting I created a. Give me a second. Keep forgetting I created a Dorky Vibes and stuff. So I created a new SoundCloud, right? I created a new SoundCloud for the freaking show specifically, right? So when I'm, you know, adding stuff to a playlist, you know, saying it means that much more. It's all show specific versus, you know, me doing it from my personal artist freaking one. That Dorky Vibes and stuff playlist. So I'll be recreating some of the playlists, having to freaking add things, you know what I'm saying, manually and recreating them over freaking here. So I'm doing the Dorky Vibes and putting you freaking first back on that, man, so you know what it is. Let's go to the chat just 1 second. What's good but could use, he said, yeah, what's good but could use a bridge or something maybe. Sorry, I'm just changing the laundry up. No, it's all good. If y'all here freaking, you hit a blind, take a drink, them freaking rules of freaking game, and you already know what it is. How you feel about the transition into a slowish song on the outro and stuff like that? That works. That actually works. The transition into a slowish song on the like it. Listen. Whatever people barely freaking tend to work on freaking albums, like to where like those kind of situations, you know, really have that resonance. So like bring it back, bring it up, bring all of the, like, yes, working on albums, not just freaking singles, have an intro, outro, maybe a few freaking skits in there and shit like that. Like bring it back to where people really wanted to listen to the entirety of the album and not just put you guys as one song in a large playlist of completely different artists and stuff like that. I want to get excited again, right? To where, you know, I want to get the physical copy of freaking stuff. So yes, do an outro, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you're gonna do, like transitions at all. Thank y'all, because y'all switching it up and doing something a little different than versus keeping everything repetitive throughout the entirety of the song. This right here, like again, he comes, he does his freaking thing, it gives a little bit of a break or whatnot, you know what I'm saying, turns into a little bit of a vibe, and then he comes back in there and, you know what I'm saying, starts hitting up that second half. So I appreciate that. Let's go ahead and go back into, let me stop the freaking skipping clip, of course.
It's 2 in the morning, fell asleep and I'm yawning, waking up on the lawn, I'm seeing blue and orange. People follow me to school and copy me until I stopped and put my music on. I'm just crawling like a zombie, gnawing on a Nazi, probably in his uniform. Born identity, homie, you've been warned. My brain is so...
Alright, so give me a second. Let me stop that. My bad, hold on. Come back, get your left booty cheek with an eyeball sticking out the right side, looking at your mama. What is the thing? So Lefty Triplet, let me see what you had sent or whatnot. I may be on like short freaking. Okay, so you sent one the same. Well, you sent it too.
I just need you to. Can you please just go? We all eat pizza, so I make weird music. I got pizza if you need a PayPal me. You see me on the playground, just yeah, I'm a dork, but I stay grounded. They call me in cause I stay clowned. You wanna stay down then?
Okay, now you know what I'm saying. Difference between these two freaking skips is the last one was a one song and a recorded review that I will be uploading within, you know what I'm saying, the sometime next week. And then also this one is simply a regular freaking skip, but 2 submissions from the same, you know what I'm saying, person or whatnot. So big freaking salute. Let me get these in. Possibly should be beats. So if you guys hear this right now, man, link up with him if you feel what he got. I usually try to freestyle to these things sometimes. Let's see. Lefty Triplet, Hellcat.
Yo.
Give me a second. Yeah.
Lefty Triplet. Hopefully this something that you can listen to at the same time when you trying to go get lifted. Listen, I can rap and freestyle to this shit because I'm gifted. Listen, I'ma give it a second, wait for me to go rip it. Listen, I don't even know what to do, but my chick is in the kitchen waiting for me to hurry up and stop the stream. But listen, dog, I got and seen a lot and heard a lot of things, so I can freaking do whatever y'all got. I'm trying to write a lot of times. I always say dope things that are kinda tight, but also kinda weird. And lots of y'all are in the chat. Y'all probably got doper shit than me that y'all tryna hear. But listen, you sent 2 beats in, so I'm about to rap it freestyle. So you have to look at me now. Matter of fact, y'all probably like sitting there like, okay, he's kinda like nice, but I don't know what the hell he trying to do. Like, why the hell he trying to flow? Hopefully I'm not off beat, cause the latency, I don't know what's happening, but I feel like sometimes my stream be hating me. I'm like, you gotta wait and see. Hopefully there's like 5 people up in the car, it's not a vacancy, and people wanna tell me that there's lots of times where like you come live at on time, but other times you always late. But see, I have a freaking reason. A lot of freaking people, they be cheesing, and there's lots of people that ain't that discreet when they talk about the fact that aliens freaking exist and shit. A lot of times I always knew that them shits was always within the freaking shit and shit. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. But big freaking salute. I love this beat. What do y'all think of this? What do y'all think of this beat? Who you freaking hear on it? There's a lot of time when you hear a freaking artist on it and they all moment. And y'all think of this beat? All the freaking artists, like half of y'all ain't went to school. Yeah. Listen, anyways, what do y'all hear on this? Rapper, singer,
what kind of each. I hear a little bit of a, look at that, ooh. Boom, doom. Okay, I see you. Doom. Listen, that was a great beat right there. Hellcat was the name of the beat. Once again, Lefty Triplet. Hit him for freaking show for that. Like, listen, there's vibes in there. I absolutely love that. You can take it into so many different directions. An R&B singer could get in there. Like, it has 2 notes initially to it, right? You know what I'm saying? So there isn't much room. The artist would have to do most of the work if you are going in there melodically. But I feel like it still would be freaking dope. Like, you guys have the ability to freaking do it. A Nani Leila, in terms of, like, you know, the artist who I would, you know, probably most want on something like that, because, you know, she is really good at the vibes and freaking stuff like that. And like, listen, let me just plop this.
And you ain't really ever deal with a bitch that got a lot to do now. Yeah, and yeah, I know you wanna feel things. Sometimes I wanna feel them too, but I don't really ever feel things. I hope you feel the point of view. Yeah, I live right now. Check up on the channel, look at my wrist right now.
You know what I'm saying? Like her maybe, you know what I'm saying? And again, we have a lot of hip-hop artists that I would pull up and stuff like that. But we got another beat, right? So this is the second one. Out of the two, if you were an A&R, label sent you out to get 2 beats from a producer for any artist. Well, actually, no. Maybe they sent you out to get 1. Which one of the 2 would you actually take back to them?
Because this tidal wave is coming in hot straight from the Pacific.
Just after the free line 2 seconds ago.
And in fact, I would've sliced you, but my weapons are slow.
Actually, it's too heavy, but I stepped on a whole
Piece of dookie, which is what made me freaking slip on the flow. And in fact, tonight I'ma eat some chicken for show.
All of the freaking people like, what is this? Is a show? Or like, does he like rapping this like actually try to flow to all the beats that come freaking to the email? Yesterday I was like,
people, that's a female. Please don't punch her
in the freaking face, bro. People like, hey dog, you know you a disgrace, yo. I'm like, listen, dog, you don't even freaking know me. You don't know my mama, and you ain't even the homie. Like, if you think you better than what I could do, to show me. If you freaking don't like me, then freaking you and blow me. Listen, I freaking make a whole different kind of situation. All the freaking people come to the show, then they're sitting, waiting, patient. I see y'all, I freaking do what I gotta do. Hopefully y'all don't think I'm stupid, but if I am,
I gotta like apologize a lot of times. Freaking I am not disguised as a freaking dork. I am a dork. People like wanna be like 6ix9ine and say I am New York. No, you are not. You are not the king of it. If you freaking think that you are better 6ix9ine, then you could bring the shit.
Nah, I'm like, don't like bring nothing. I ain't gonna rap, I ain't gonna flow, I ain't gonna sing nothing. A lot of people freaking wear red shirts with freaking green buttons, and I don't know what I see, but it's situation where like you a hoe. Matter of fact, last night I was researching about UFOs, figuring the situation. Oh man, that one was short. I prefer the first one because I feel I could do better on that one. Jonathan was saying, Dorky, you dope, no change was saying, Tyrone, Dork Fire. Hey, I appreciate y'all. It's just freestyle, that's all it is. That's all. Listen. When it comes to freestyle, just initially have fun. That's all y'all gotta do. As I said, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to freestyles, you just overall freaking have fun. But I want to remind people that even though I'm over here, like, it's mostly a live thing. That's what I feel freestyles are. Freestyles are more live events, see them happening while they're happening, to see if the artist is going to be able to say something dope off top. If it's recorded, you know what I'm saying, like, I would say way better freaking stuff. I would really intricately think about each freaking line. I would try to make sure that I'm, you know what I'm saying, fully on my myself and stuff like that. So big freaking salute. Both beats are freaking dope. I probably would choose the first one as well in terms of like what I would really want to make a song with as a freaking artist and stuff like that. Second one does have more of a, like, with the right artist, you know, you can get a good, you know, single, a good mainstream kind of joint. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Like it's definitely one of those. More mainstream. The other one is more, you know what I'm saying, album ready, more, you know what I'm saying, get some of them vibes in there. You know what I'm saying? Alright, listen. Here's what I want to freaking do, right? Here's what I want to freaking do, because I actually freaking have to go, but I will continue to stream later. But I want to give out one free skip for one person in the freaking chat. So here's what I'm gonna freaking do to do that. Y'all know it, man. Just hashtag Dork Squad in the freaking chat. The first Dork Squad that I see that comes up, as long as it's not the same person that was, you know, played within, you know, the show right now, I will play your record literally right now before I freaking roll out. And then again, I will be back. I will be back tonight and stuff like that. So I will continue right where I freaking left off. Everybody try to return. I'll even bring TikTok on the stream as well. So we'll have, you know what I'm saying, a good party. Let me see. No, you gotta spell it. You gotta spell it just like I spelled it. Capital D, lowercase O-R-K, capital S, lowercase Q-W-A-D. Buddy out your mind. There we freaking go. Y'all see it. I see it. Let's go.
Mr. Robot, I would have never suspected you were the same machine that made my wifey take her clothes off. She's always getting naked now when it's so hot, but I'm afraid I'll have to reboot your whole damn system if she don't stop. So dumb arigato to Mr. Robot Ho. You used to clean and wash clothes, then used to bring me waffles. You used to work at Costco's. I worked at Circuit City till it got closed. We used to laugh and buy each other nachos. Robots in disguises, you were like Olaf with an ice pick. You were so bright, I would so often hold off the light switch. Now you're like Ultron, you're so gone, suck my dick. You will never be more than Cyborg's new sidekick. Heads up, you're lifeless. We're made to betray like you were made by ISIS and Asian disguises. Make you decide when they're taking your eyelids, so safety resides in a place where the blind live.
Hey, yo, what song was the thing and stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? I need to see if it's one of the ones that I have right freaking here, or one of the other ones. What's the title of it? What is the title? What is the title, my good sir? Let's go ahead. Come on with it. Come on with it. Come on. He said, I don't get tired. Okay. I think I see that. Yeah, there we go. All right, I don't get tired by Big Stacks. All right, so we gonna run this one. Then after this, again, I gotta roll out. I apologize, you know what I'm saying, for anybody, you know what I'm saying, if you've been waiting a freaking certain amount of time. Again, you know, we will come back. I'll probably even try to do a little bit of a free skip on the comeback as well for y'all. All right, when it's again, Big Stacks, I don't get tired. 1 is freaking 10 in the chat. Any and all feedback is welcome.
Get tired, man, we staying up tonight. That money that I'm after, man, we gotta get it right. I'm gonna get mine out the mud, you know it's never safe. On the road to riches, though, you can't be replaced. I don't get tired, man, we staying up tonight. That money that I'm after, man, we gotta get it right. I'm gonna get mine out the mud, you know it's never safe. On the road to riches, though, you can't be replaced. At you. Excuse me if I sneeze the bone to beat. If you rockin' like a rocket, then you'll never get no sleep. I'ma teach you one lesson, after this you gon' learn. If you spin that block with me, then you know it's not your turn. Patience is a virtue, and it's gonna be hard to notice this. The game is under pressure, and I'm about to expose you. Get ready, boom, slide on them, check. Rearrange this whole fucking set. Let them know it was me, I ain't done yet. Get ready to come on, yeah, we about this bitch. Time to set it off, let them know we ain't playing with them. Hit them where they laying at, yeah. Everybody clear the house, yeah. You know what you done fucking did. You went and ran your mouth once again. It's time for me to run it up and put this to an end. Ha, ha.
don't get tired, man, we staying up tonight. That money that I'm after, man, we gotta get it right. I'ma get mine out the mud, you know it's never safe. On the road to riches, though, you can't be replaced. I don't get tired, man, we staying up tonight. That money that I'm after, man, we gotta get it right. I'ma get mine out the mud, you know it's never safe. On the road to riches, though, you can't be replaced. I'ma get mine out the mud, you know it's never safe. Never walk the streets alone, I'm walking straight up to your face. Off with your head, in the middle of the day. Your best is back up off before you end up in your coffin. Today is your day, that's enough said. I don't give a fuck, watch I run this here. I don't get tired, you heard what I said. Stack it to the ceiling, watch it all disappear. Run that bitch on up, tell her who I is. Tell her I'll be right back, yeah. They thought I was a magician by the way I worked the pots. I was working overtime, man, I had to fucking stop. The fiends always lurking in that block, stay jumping. I get it how I live, man, I'm always up to something. I don't get tired, what more is you wanting? You leave that blind eye, man, I know you fucking frontin'. I don't get tired, man, we staying up tonight. That money that I'm after, man, we gotta get it right. I'ma get my.
How y'all feel about this one right
you know
here?
It's never safe.
Said this Southwest, my region, Florida out here. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Get tired, man, we staying up tonight. That money that I'm after, man, we gotta get it right. I'ma get mine out the mud, you know it's never safe. On the road to riches, though, you can't be replaced.
Big freaking salute, man.
This one kind of grows on me over freaking time every time I hear this one. Right? There were some elements that I've always wanted to sort of, you know. Wait, what the hell is that? Oh, that's on the freaking track. There were some elements that I you know, have, you know, wanted better at freaking times, you know what I'm saying? Mix freaking here and there and stuff like that. There's, you know, a little bit of catchiness that grows on you over freaking time, right? Like often I remember the song before playing it, you know what I'm saying? I don't get tired, I'm staying up tonight or whatnot. And like there's something also that feels like it's missing from that too. Like I don't know what it is. Is it like an atmospheric like female singing in the background, you know what I'm saying, with like a little bit delay and reverb to it, but you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like something like that needs to be in there. Bring it. Always think of your records like this, right? Pretend you have a record deal now, right? You have a deal now and you have access to every single type of person. If you wanted a feature, if you wanted a saxophonist, a violinist, a pianist to come in and do a little something like that. You don't yet, obviously, but have that same kind of mindset of like, you know what, we'll make this like, what if I get like a pianist to come through and just do like a little bit of solo here or whatnot, and I'll add another verse freaking here, do this or this. You know what I'm saying? Think about those little extra things. Again, simply just having a chick to come through and like atmospherically sing over certain parts of the vocals and stuff like that. You know, it's above and beyond. You think like a true artist, and it inspires other people when they're in that creative, you know what I'm saying, sort of place or whatnot. And again, you know, whether you record from home or you actually go to studios and stuff like that, you know, there's gonna be different situations. But I'm just trying to get you to think a little bit more and bigger when it comes to y'all records. If you truly want your records to sort of last and to for everybody to feel them, it's like, let me try to hit all the sectors that I can with the rhyming. Let me make sure that I'm getting the bars out or whatnot, so people who are, you know, more lyric heavy, you know, will respect that. You know, if I want to get the trap people, you know what I'm saying, they expect a certain type of production, certain type of flows to certain points, you know what I'm saying, so you can think about that. The more melodic artists, you know what I'm saying, whether it's singing or a, you know, melodic using auto-tune artists, like those parts, you know, can always be rectified and amplified in the record. Certain features to sort of broaden the horizon and give people something more to listen to and look forward to in the song, and for those collabs and videos, like those are the things. And he said, but those are only thoughts to make good better, get some replay value. Yeah. You said I need a good mix. Yep. Let me see. At points it feels slightly repetitive, but then changes up right then type thing. You know what I'm saying? Could definitely use some harmonies. That hi-hat, you know what I'm saying? Very dominant. Yep. And again, I'm thinking about, like, you know,
think as if like, you know, you rap how you're rapping on the record, and then like all of a sudden if you were to get like a Mystical on the record, you know what I'm saying, he'd approach it in a different freaking way, it'd have a different freaking energy. Sometimes you could add a verse and sort of like do that kind of switch up and do something. But yeah, big freaking salute, big salute. All right, so once again, I appreciate all the artists that I was able to freaking play, you know what I'm saying, in this freaking time. We will be back freaking tonight, man. Get y'all things together. Have a good day so far, or whatever you guys are going to do. I will hit you guys as soon as I freaking get back or whatnot. So be sure to follow everything. Take your time. Take your time. But we're on YouTube. We're on Twitch. We're on TikTok. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Look up that Dorky Review Show. You will freaking find us or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And one of those things will give you the notification first when I am about to freaking go live. Alternatively, I do have a Discord as well. So for those that do want to follow my Discord, the Discord, if you follow, will also give you a notification. As a matter of fact, when I do that, often I think that's the first one that I actually see in my on my phone, you know what I'm saying, come up. I'm like, okay, the Discord came up, you know what I'm saying, then there's the YouTube, then there's the Facebook, you know what I'm saying, Twitch does a different freaking thing. Twitter doesn't often notify me as far as I can see. But yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and head out. I got to do the short freaking outro freaking today. But yeah, we're on all platforms, so hit us up, follow the freaking streams. Hit that sub. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep making music. Don't ever let nobody freaking stop y'all. I promise y'all it'll be y'all time eventually, as long as you make sure that to release, you know, that quality content. Whatever artist, type, genre you are, trust me, there's a if you make music and you make it good, there is always a way. Sometimes your time isn't necessarily in the same pockets as the industry artists and shit like that. I think that's one thing that like people are trying to go through the same exact funnels and outlets. Everybody makes it in the industry in a different freaking way. Some people pop off at their YouTube. Other people will pop off on, you know, think about the people that did you know, that popped off of the TikTok that first time, Twitter the first time. Like, different things will get you different things. So try everything. Make sure that you're just, you know what I'm saying, staying motivated, man. Anyways, we'll go. Honestly, I'm gonna make a video soon about many of the different aspects and advice that I will have for freaking artists and stuff like that. Whether you are just starting off as an artist and trying to figure out how to get your music out there, what you should do to your music before releasing it. So look out for those videos as well, man, because I appreciate y'all. I want artists to have like a good starting point. Often you can get a lot of that information when you come to the freaking live shows, but I think I can also point people to standalone videos and stuff like that that'll, you know, get you on the right path, keep y'all motivated, man. Y'all know what it is. So salute, peace.
Bro, it's 2 in the morning, fell asleep and I'm yawning, waking up on the lawn, I'm seeing blue and orange. People follow me to school and copy me until I stopped and put my music on. I'm just crawling like a zombie, gnawing on a Nazi, probably in his uniform. Born identity, homie, you've been warned. My brain is so